Alright, motherfuckers, this is Master Marks, and I'm coming back with another motherfucking. I have an announcement. Live video. Shout out to the AEW Pack Smokers and the motherfuckers in the live chat. Motherfuckers in the comments section. If you are new to the channel, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know every single time we drop a video. And yes, this is the rawest, most raunchy wrestling YouTube channel known to man. I am the Jimi Hendrix of wrestling YouTube. Shout out to the AEW Pack Smokers and the Master Marks Militia and my dog K Breezy and all my dogs in the chat. Today's video is simply titled Tony Khan has an announcement again. Tony Khan has an announcement again. And at this point in time, these Tony Khan announcements, they seem like buying sheets of loose leaf paper. It's very easy to do. It seems like picking fucking acorns off of a fucking tree. Tony Khan, you need to stop announcing things. I've been looking at... Listen, AEW Pack Smokers, listen. Tony Khan, I've been looking at some little rumblings going around in the world, and I'm hearing a lot of people in the back, they not too happy with the booking of AEW. What the fuck going on, my boy? Fuck going on, boy? Tony Khan, you gotta figure that shit out. Because at this point, it's looking like a lot like unemployment. AEW is not in a good stance. It's not in a good place. There are people who say, Dynamite's going to have the biggest numbers it ever had. It still got 427. Edge is not helping you. Tony Storm and her oranges. And listen, y'all already know. Shout out to my dogs in the chat. Tony Storm and her oranges is not helping you. Her passing out oranges, that's not helping you. Big Show going to OVW giving out free tickets and hamburgers, that's not helping you. You giving somebody an endless supply of chimichangas is not helping you. Tony Khan, it's not helping. These announcements, these special guests, signing people, it doesn't matter what you do, Tony Khan, because your show has no structure. Now, don't get me wrong. Every day on WWE is a judgment day. Every day. I see the judgment day on TV more times than I see my own mama in real life. Every day is a judgment day. But it is structure. The story might be boring as dog shit, but it's fucking structure. WWE has structure. They may do the same shit every fucking week, which is pretty much zero creativity. We know that. But they have structure. So they can sign a Jade Cargill because she will fit into the structure. They can bring back CM Punk, which who gives a fuck if they bring the bitch back? Because he will fit into the structure. But Tony Khan, you and these announcements and these special events and all of this special, and you're not doing anything with this shit. You put an announcement out there, you go sign somebody, and then they get some hype for a week, and that week goes by, and basically it's back to nobody gives a fuck. And it'll be the same thing with Edge. It'll be the same thing with Sasha Banks. It'll be the same thing with Will Ospreay. It was the same thing with fucking Jay White. It don't matter because the only people who give a fuck about AEW are people who have always watched AEW. They will never get any new consumers. because AEW, with its lack of growth and lack of interesting shit, and don't get me wrong, like I said, every day in WWE is a Judgment Day. Don't get me wrong. But there are WWE fans who watch AEW as well. Because AEW has a lack of growth, because if we're being honest, they haven't grown since Brody Lee died. They haven't grown since Cody Rhodes left. They haven't grown since Jade Cargill left. They won't grow if MJF leaves, if Wardlow leaves, if Ricky Starks leaves, if Powerhouse Hobbs leaves, if fucking, Brock Anderson, he probably going to go to do NXT and do more successful shit in NXT than he ever did in fucking AEW. It doesn't matter. They haven't grown. And because you're not growing, you're not gaining new fans. The same people who watch every AEW and tune in are the same motherfuckers who've been watching that shit since the fucking beginning of time of AEW. And then you got people who do reviews, people who watch it to make fucking fun of it, and no casuals, no casual new watchers. Because AEW is not the talk of the town. No, don't get me wrong. Wrestling is shit right now. Wrestling isn't interesting, but it is. Well, besides NWA. Shout out to NWA. They doing some wild shit. They got motherfuckers snoring cocaine. James, what the fuck is his name? Damn. God. James Mitchell. I think his name is James Mitchell. I don't know. Fuck. Father Mitchell. I don't know. Something like that. He doing some funny shit. It is what it is. NWA is on the rise. Don't get me wrong. When NWA get on CW, I will be watching NWA and I will be reviewing NWA because I am seriously tired of WWE and AEW. More so AEW. Somewhat WWE. But I'm primarily just fucking tired of them both. Because I'm tired of the Judgment Day. Shout out to Dom. I don't have an issue with Dom. And I'm fucking tired of the booking with Tony Khan. It's not even worth talking anymore. It's like wasting my breath. I'm like, own this bitch, wasting my motherfucking breath talking about AEW. But back to my fucking point. It does not matter who or what or when or where something happens with AEW because there is no consistent booking. There's no creativity. There are no good storylines. It doesn't make wrestling look cool. The females don't make wrestling look sexy. Men aren't entertained. Women aren't entertained. Children aren't entertained by AEW. At least with WWE, they appeal to kids. Kids like Cena. Kids like Randy Orton. Kids like fucking Roman Reigns. Kids like people like Cody Rhodes. They appeal to children. AEW don't even have that. That's sad. You have no creativity, no movement, no growth, and you don't even appeal to children, people whose brains aren't fully developed yet, who are still learning. Y'all can't even make kids watch y'all fucking shit. That's the pathetic portion about AEW. You look in their stands, they have nobody there. They ain't got a motherfucker in that bitch. The green shirt guy don't even show up in that bitch. He show up everywhere. Stands empty as fuck. Nobody wants to go there. Nobody wants to watch it. And Tony Khan, guess what? Has another fucking announcement. Tony Khan, why don't you take the time that you're spending announcing things and learn how to announce that you need someone to run your fucking show? Because you can't do it. These announcements that you can announce, you could do that shit on Twitter. You love being on Twitter. You love tweeting. You tweet every fucking day, all fucking day, like a fucking bitch. Like an attention-hungry bitch. Fucking stop tweeting. We don't fucking care. But these announcements, you can say this shit on fucking Twitter. That's actually relevant to your company and promo. Announce shit on Twitter. Spend your time on TV making your TV actually watchable. You have too many people like Sting, Edge, Jeff Jarrett. I mean, of course, all these people are way past their time. You got people love MJF. People like motherfucking, what's that motherfucker's name? Orange Cassidy? Why? I have no fucking clue. Everybody could be Orange Cassidy. That's the least charismatic character I've ever seen in all wrestling history. All history. I mean, people love Darby Allin. He almost died every single fucking week. Bryan Danielson, we'll talk about Bryan Danielson tomorrow. Tomorrow's video is simply titled, Bryan Danielson, it is time to fucking retire. It's time to go, bro. We'll talk about that tomorrow, though. People love some of the people that's in AEW. The diehard fans do. So why in the fuck is it so hard for AEW to grow? Well, because instead of Tony Khan doing something where he makes the company better, he just announces something to get a pop. Wrestling is more than pops. It takes charisma. You got to be able to talk on the mic. You have to have a character. You have to be interesting. Let's just be honest. Wrestling fans weren't interested in Toni Storm past her booty cheeks before her current character. And that's all facts. You ask anybody who watched the Toni Storm match, the only thing that was interesting for them was her butt, her ass, the yams, the panties. That was the interesting part. Now she has a character. She's being charismatic. It's working for her. She's fitting into it. Blah, blah, blah. Because that's the important part about wrestling. Yes, you can tumble around and fumble around and backflip and do the fucking Running Man. But like I've been saying for almost a year and a half, it takes what? And I know y'all in the chat, y'all already fucking know what it takes. Y'all can put it in the chat if y'all want to. But it takes charisma. It takes fucking charisma. To be successful in wrestling, you have to be charismatic. You have to make your story interesting. You have to be able to talk on the mic. Why do you think Roman Reigns wasn't as successful as he is right now when he was the big dog? He talked a little bit. He said a couple things. But at the end of the day, the tribal chief walks around with charisma, with character, with arrogance, with this godlike mentality that nobody can touch him. Nobody is above him. Nobody is even next to him. When Roman Reigns became a heel, he pushed out his charisma. That's why people like the tribal chief more than they like the big dog. I personally don't give a fuck about the big dog character. I don't. I don't hate him. But him before the big dog character, where he was walking around with being fancy with watches and suits, that was better than the big dog character. I honestly feel like the Shield and that theme song held Roman Reigns back. Look at him now. He's about to be one of the longest reigning undisputed wrestling WWE champions in all of the history books. He might beat every fucking body. Who knows? Who fucking knows at this point? So what I'm trying to say is, it doesn't matter if you... Tony Khan, it doesn't matter if you have an announcement. You need to announce something to yourself. That it is time to learn how to book. You want to be a booker? Book something other than a Flip Fest, than a Hurricane Rana Fest, than a Tope Suicito School Clito. It's time to actually book AEW. So maybe you can survive and be like Impact. Because at this point, if you don't learn how to book better, Tony Khan, time is ticking. Time's ticking, my boy. And no, those people might not go to AEW or go to WWE because they don't want to deal with WWE. But they still can go to NWA. I almost said NAW. What the hell? Non-action wrestling. NAW. They might go to NWA. They might go to Impact. They might go to WWE. You never know. They might go to MLW. Who knows what the fuck is going on with MLW right now because everybody's leaving. But as far as all elderly wrestling, they're not going to go there or stay there. They're not. The situation with Sasha Banks will be the same situation with CM Punk. Because guess what? I don't know if you guys remember this or not. CM Punk walked out of WWE. And then they gave him his papers. Sasha Banks walked out of WWE. Didn't want to sign, whatever. She moved with the slate that she moved with. She chose not to sign. But her story and CM Punk are no fucking different. If anything, she is like the female CM Punk. It's true. And I mean, you got Paige too. I know I said that about Paige, but there are a lot of female CM Punks because, well, CM Punk acts like a fucking female. At the end of the day, nobody gives a fuck about Tony Khan's fucking announcement. It's not going to make AEW successful. It's not going to help AEW. It'll be another show or another wrestler or another person or another announcement. And people will forget about it in 2 weeks. Just like they forgot about how many tickets that AEW sold a couple months ago. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe. Tell us if you hate us. Tell us if you love us. Like I always tell y'all do not have to do this because you're not forced to do this. But we do have a Cash App. And we do have a PayPal. So if you would like to donate to the channel, throw a little fucking coins in the motherfucking offering thing. Or put some food in my motherfucking bowl so motherfuckers could keep eating without the corporate man putting a motherfucking hand in my account. YouTube is still the corporate man though. So don't get it fucking twisted. It's still corporate. Y'all can donate to my Cash App or my PayPal. It's going to be Masked Up Marks to our channel, basically. Sorry. Let me correct my motherfucking self. You can go ahead and go to Cash App, donate to Cash App, Masked Up Marks, or PayPal, Masked Up Marks. When y'all listening to the chat or y'all in the chats, always know that you have the ability to give out super likes, super stickers, super thanks. I know soon there will be coming something that, I'm not the biggest fan of, whatever, but because I like to get straight to it and I like to get straight to the videos. But at a point in time, there will be ads that will be in these videos because we do have to make money off of this shit. There has to be some type of currency to come because time is money. Money is motherfucking time. At the end of the day, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment, do all the shit that you got to do. Shout out to my AEW Pack Smoker. Shout out to my motherfucking moderator. Shout out to all the motherfucking Masked Up Marks Militia. Fuck Tony Khan. We don't care about your announcement. Fuck CM Punk. I'm tired of seeing the Judgment Day. Shout out to Dominic Mysterio. I'm out this man.
I know times it's getting harder. Mama, I'm gon' shine, I'ma do it for ya. Diamonds and them pearls, I'ma put them on ya. House in the hills, I'ma do it for ya.